The pillars in Demon Slayer actually get along. I found the answer really funny. So this comes from the second fan book, which is made by the creator. It says some do, like the love pillar and the snake pillar, which is my favorite ship. And it states, but there are others who are often misunderstood because of their inability to communicate. Then, I kid you not, right under it is a picture of Giyū when Giyū was thinking about giving Sanemi his favorite food, which is ohagi, so that Sanemi would like him. It is literally right under it referring to Giyū. So Giyū is confirmed to have communication issues, which is no surprise.
O peitinho primeiro, vai mostrar o peitinho pra mim. Empina esse rabetão, ela já tá louca. Faixa quer sentar em mim, eu nunca vou ficar. Tira só roupa.
Todas las veo buenas, si bebo ron, la blanquita y la morena.
Trying to keep him warm, trying to keep all the gold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love. No one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Today we're going to be analyzing the water Hashira Giyū Tomioka from the Demon Slayer series. This has been the absolute most requested character since I started making these videos, and it goes without saying, but spoiler warning for anyone who has not yet read the Demon Slayer manga. We'll be discussing events that have not yet happened in the anime, so here's your chance to swipe off the video. Also, I have a public Discord server, feel free to join, the link to that is in my bio. If you enjoy the video, it'd mean the world to me if you dropped a follow and checked out some of my other videos. I make a lot of character analysis videos, so if I've covered a character you like, make sure to check it out. Giyū Tomioka is one of the most interesting characters in the series, a Hashira with an inferiority complex despite his unquestionable skill and talent. This is further juxtaposed with a demeanor comparable to arrogance, as Giyū refers to himself as different from the other Hashira, which in context is often interpreted as Giyū stating he's above the other Hashira, when in reality it's stated through feelings of inferiority. What makes Giyū's psychology even more perplexing is the extent in which he truly believes himself to be inferior to anyone who has passed final selection, yet he displays utmost confidence in physical altercations even amongst his fellow Hashira. This confusion is further accentuated by Giyū's impassive personality, as oftentimes he has little to say and displays close to no enthusiasm in regards to anything. A character that is meant to be perceived as emotionless, actually being one whose emotions are so overwhelming that he himself doesn't quite understand how to deal with them, makes Giyū such an amazing character to spectate. Giyū is first introduced in Chapter 1 of the manga and Season 1 Episode 1 of the anime as the first Demon Slayer we're introduced to, discovering Tanjiro holding back a newly demonized Nezuko. Initially, Giyū's words to Tanjiro sound detestful, but are quickly revealed as a sympathetic means of conditioning Tanjiro's mindset in preparation for the harsh journey he will now have to endure, as Giyū reveals he can relate to Tanjiro's current feelings. Interestingly enough, we later discover those to be words dipped in false confidence, as Giyū himself doesn't fully accept the beliefs he preaches, at least not in regards to himself in particular. Giyū became an orphan at a very young age after a demon attack claimed the lives of his family, only surviving as a result of his elder sister sacrificing her life in order for Giyū to survive. In remembrance of his sister, Giyū wore a crimson haori while training with Urukodaki and Sabito to become a demon slayer, growing very close to Sabito, who was an orphan of a similar age. Through Sabito, Giyū learned to be more confident and began learning to overcome his past as the two became stronger and stronger swordsmen. However, upon entering the final selection exam, Giyū was injured by the first demon he encountered, but was saved by Sabito. Unfortunately, the injury was severe enough that Giyū had to recover for the rest of the exam, blacking out for most of it. Upon regaining consciousness, Giyū discovered that he had passed the exam. In fact, every examinee had passed the final selection exam that year except for Sabito, who had died during the exam protecting everyone. Sabito had defeated the most demons and prevented anyone else from getting killed, yet he was the only examinee to die. Guilt that would haunt Giyū for a decade, as his best friend, who was stronger than himself, would sacrifice his life to save the weak. For years, Giyū wished that he would have died in Sabito's place, disregarding all of his own accomplishments on the belief that Sabito would have been stronger had he survived instead, and dismissing his completion of the final selection exam due to not killing a single demon nor recalling any of the events that resulted after his injury. During the Hashira training arc, Giyū refuses participation in Hashira training and revokes his position as the water Hashira, believing himself to be unworthy of both the position instruction and training, which is perceived by the other Hashira as arrogant and negligent. However, having a true understanding of Giyū's character, Kagaya Ubuyoshiki tasks Tanjiro with talking to Giyū and persuading him to rejoin the Hashira in training. Amidst their discussion, Tanjiro learns of Sabito's sacrifice in further detail, discovering that Giyū was amongst those saved.
Light it up from Hollywood to Mohali. Tesher and Derulo, it's a worldwide party. I know that you wanna get crazy, crazy. Shawty, take it slow and trippy, trippy.
Here we go. You're gonna love this night. Fabulous, show some respect down on me. Now try your best to stay calm. Brush off your Sunday salon. Then harmony, spectacular culture.
Strongest regular men, definitely. He's faced the galloping horse. Did that guy feel sore? Who sent those dudes to the Lord? My Prince Ali.
It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. And if I could, and I could feel we gone. And I can't swap all places. Be running up that road. Be running up that hill. Be running up that building. You say we could.
Yeah, I'ma be taking them pics, looking all fly and shit. I'ma be the flyest chick. I'ma be spreading my wings.
Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm slaying.
Dali's tougher than